So I think we just survived a recoupling that necessarily wasn't even a recoupling, but clearly people got recoupled. Like the house is turning into a domino effect. On one side, people get, clearing things up. On the other side, like it's not clear over there. Kenzie over here playing mind games. Gabe got all the passion for everybody in the club. And that domino that I was talking about was Melanie. Because she definitely was on her crash out. I see now what she meant by like guys get sick of her. Like she gave us the perfect example. All in all, Bea and Sean were just on two completely different pages as far as what they perceived the challenge to be about. On one end, Sean felt like it was about, stepping on red was basically completely cutting off the connection, and Bea just felt it was about like if you just still want to continue to explore other connections, which they all should be ready and willing to explore other connections. So it's like I understand where Sean is like coming from. Where he was like, I just want to be picked. I just want to be picked. But it's also just like you being like, okay, you're getting picked, but I don't know. I don't think I understand their mindsets at all. I don't. I don't think I do. I think we should all be in agreement that at this point we know that Bryce and Trinity are not necessarily going to be like a real couple. They're like cool. They're cool with each other. It definitely gives much more friend vibes. But obviously they're both in the same mindset. They're both in the same place. Neither of them are mad at each other about. I mean, why should they be? They both went on red. So it's I don't know. I think we all know that basically they're just waiting for the next connection, maybe the next bombshell, because they good with where they at for right now until the next thing comes. It's very clear that they're going to be exploring and being selfish. It is safe to say that we are not the only ones seeing Kenzie and her BS. Like the fact that Bea was like, she's not gonna tell me when her and Trinity were talking about the fact that Gabrielle and Kennedy, Kenzie, I want to call her Kennedy so bad. Her name is Kenzie. We basically had pulled up for a chat, had a moment like, girl, I guess she felt like that she should have had that conversation with her. And she was basically like, nah, I'm going to go and I'm going to check Gabe because, like, yeah, I don't believe that girl really going to tell me the truth. That's crazy work. Something is a buck a month. But at the same time, Trinity was she not being like low key messy? Or do y'all felt like she was just being like, let's just have this conversation? I don't know. The setting was given like, did you know, girl? Like, hey, they like da da da. Now, Bea did see it though, but I guess it's like that check in to be like, hey, we had that conversation. It was this, it was that. Which, speaking of, no, I feel like I want to jump on them last. We got to jump on them last. Because staying on Kenzie, she on some stuff. I don't know what you're expecting somebody to come and back. I'm not, girl, I was standing up for you last episode. It was like you were not crying over this man. But it's given, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Zach has tried to pull her twice for a chat in which she does want to have the conversation, but then says no. Not once, but twice. Yeah, Zach. Now she putting me on his side now because now I'm like, yeah, no. Be done. Don't worry about it. You tried. Now she want to be walking up on here because her and Sean had a kiss. What episode did we miss? What did we miss? Because where did that come from? Where did that come from at breakfast when he gave her breakfast and like they was like kissing? I mean, I get it. Is it just like this is just an automatic? We're the only ones that's not coupled up, so we're just gonna be a couple. But because I was with her, I understood where she was coming from and understand like it was just how he handled the situation or whatever, whatnot, right? It was just how he handled it. Once he expressed that he wasn't attracted, she felt like he was no longer willing to explore that connection. Hey, I got that feeling that he was no longer willing to explore that connection once he put that out there. But if it's all that's just what it is, like, say what you got to say and be done with it. Because it shouldn't be all this. You ignore him, not even want to talk to him. Like, it's killing me because they like really talk. Her and Melanie, like, I knew he was this. Y'all don't know nothing about these men. Melanie felt like she saw a red flag in the game. Sincere felt like he saw a red flag in the game, nonetheless. Being sincere, wanted to pull up, have a chat, clear things up because clearly he had that conversation with Kata. And no, like, girl, like she was like giving very much investigator, like, so he put you up for a chat. So like, what did he say? Like, what did y'all talk about? I was like, huh? girl, relax yourself. The trust issues are issuing because, okay, sincere, like, how do you, okay, clearly I get it. Like, you can only believe, but so much what a person says. At that point, you have to go off of their action. You just need to do that, babe. Like, that conversation, that sit down, he was very well making it clear where he was, answering her questions, being straightforward. Yes, like, I am in this with you, but in which they had discussed that they were open to making other connections with other people. Her just being upset because she didn't know about it beforehand. Honestly, whether it's weird to me how y'all don't talk all day and all y'all are together. But in my mind, I'm trying to give grace. I'm like, maybe it's some stuff behind the scenes that we don't know, like between the recording, maybe not recording. Like, I don't know. We don't really be knowing what be going on behind the scenes besides what we see, what they're showing on these cameras, right? So cool. But I just like her just still like combating, and they're gonna come out like, oh well, go ahead, explore your connection. You don't gotta tell me anything. I was like, this is it right here. This is what you do. This why they get sick of you, because the moment you're feeling insecure or you feel like they've done something and you can't trust this is what you do. They're letting you know what it is, and you basically say, okay, it's not what you say it is. Like, do what, like, I can't, I'm just so mad I can't even put it into the words that I'm trying to even say, but I think y'all get what I'm saying. Like, baby girl, relax. Like, you need to relax, because you might be next if you don't get this together, because there's not going to be another connection that's going to come in and she not feel this way. If she has these trust issues, it's going to be like this with another guy. And to end it all, these are some freak nasty kids. These kids is off the chain, giving head in front of your mama, doing like, this kid is off the chain.